Ooh, oh, 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 oh! I'm so excited for this, Nazi. Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Test realm is finally here. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of videos, probably 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm sorry, alright? I'm excited. I can't help it. Today's video is gonna be on the part that I'm super excited about. This is gonna be a really big change, in my opinion, for how strategies work in PvP. Today, we're gonna go through all the Dragoon set item bonuses on every wizard I have. So I have all 130s. So I'm just gonna look through the Dragoon set and look through all of them. So I thought I'd start on my myth because I actually have like 5 sets, and I wanted to see if I just wanted to see how it works. Because this is the first time I'm looking at this, so if I'm excited and I act stupid, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. So the way you do it, right? You equip it, and then you control click on them. And then you click on adjustments. So, ooh, oh! Alright, so what we're seeing right now is that you get 6% accuracy for wearing 2 of them. You get 6% damage for wearing 3 of them, along with some pip conserve. And then you get 10% pip chance for wearing 5 of them. Now, I'm gonna try something. I want to see if you wear 3 of them, do you get the second and the third one? Because if so, this is gonna be a crazy upgrade. All right, let's wear this. Okay, now let's see what happens. Bonk. So it looks like it has a little check mark, right? So we have that extra 6% accuracy. I'm gonna look right here, and it looks like, yeah, now the Dragoon's gear just gives me, I mean, what can I say? That's incredible. All right, now let's wear the Dragoon's gear and check it out again. Now we're looking at, so now we're looking at 6% accuracy, I assume, and 6 damage and pip conserve. Is that how that worked? Oh, yeah, that is how, so this is compounding, y'all. See, when I first saw the update, I was like, what if I just wear 5 pieces, but I like the 3rd upgrade better? No, you get all of them. That's really dope. All right, so now let's try. I'm so excited for this. All right, so now, if we have 5 of them, and we look at the adjustments, oh, that's so hot. You get pip conserve and pip chance. Oh, that is like, oh. So from what I can tell, it looks like different pieces of Dragoon sets seem to be giving different adjustments. So the myth one, as you wear more and more, you get extra stats. That's just how it is. You get that 6% accuracy, you get that extra 6% damage. In fact, if you go for that 7, there might actually be a reason to do that, because it looks like you get extra block, you get 14 more damage. I mean, I would have to use the ring, which means I would lose the 6% pierce as is, and I would also have to get the wand, which I'm not gonna do that. This is really interesting, because for the first time ever, actually wearing multiple pieces of the same gear set seems to be giving some cool extra stats. Lots of experimenting needs to be done, I'm sure, on what the best gear setup is now for every school. But let's move on to every school and see how they change per class. Alright, y'all, we're gonna do fire next. I'm pretty excited about this. I actually already have a few pieces of the Dragoon gear. As you can see, my myth definitely had the most. So my myth might actually become my best wizard overnight. But let's take a look at this. By the way, the way you do this, you have to equip it, and if it has a set bonus on it, all you gotta do is control click on it, and then you gotta click on adjustments, just so you guys know. Alright, so it looks like they all seem to be kind of similar. It looks like you get that accuracy, you get that damage, then you get that pip conserve with the pip chance. And then, if you get 7 of them, you get a lot of damage, block, and stun resist. That's really interesting. But what I kind of wanted was something a little bit different for different schools. I don't know, maybe Fire and Myth are very similar. So let's check every school just in case. Alright, so it does seem that they're kind of similar. It's just that the values are a little different. Alright, so far all the hitting schools seem to be around the same page. Looks like a little extra damage, a little extra accuracy. I'm here for that. You know, I especially on the accuracy, I'll say this, Dragoon's gear does not give a lot of accuracy. So the fact that we have that as an option, I'm here for that. Now let's look at ice. I just want to see how it compares. Like, how are they going about... Okay, so, oh, that's so interesting. It looks like now ice... Now, okay, so here's the thing about ice, right? Ice can actually... I think ice is the one school that I could totally see rocking every piece of Dragoon gear. Like, I could see them rocking 7. Because the robe is not that good for other schools like it is for ice. You know, it's a good trade-off. So for ice, you get a lot less damage, which is good. I think that's... Finally, you see a little bit of the school differences showing up. But what I do notice is that not only do you get more block... Which, I wonder what the percent would be on that. I wish I had 7 to show you guys, but it looks like I know what I'm grinding for next. It looks like you also get more stun resist, so that's really interesting. I want to see how this compares now to slightly less defensive schools, like Death, like Ballads. What's left? Life. Does Life get incoming? That would be cool. Let's check it out. I think one of the things that that Life really would need, in my opinion, oh my god, use it. Ooh. Alright, so I think it's pretty safe to say that all of them are kind of on the same page, but it looks like the more defensive schools get less damage, but like Life gets a lot of pip chance, which I don't know, that's really interesting to me. I mean, yeah, again, 5, that's really hard to do. But it looks like for 5, I think 5 should be a goal for a lot of people because you get a lot of good stats. That extra accuracy is really important. So 2, that's easily manageable. Extra damage never hurts. And I think pip conserve along with the pip chance. I mean, what is there not to like? Oh, yo, this is pretty cool. Listen, I don't have Dragoon's gear on my balance. But look at this. Let's say you wanted to be like, yo, I want to switch from my Silent Knight snow boots to my Vanguard boots. Look at this. They tell you what stats you lose and what you gain. I think that's pretty dope. I really like this. This is really cool because now if you're really like trying to test out, you know, like what do you gain, I guess, from changing from one set to another. That's pretty cool. Alright, Kings, I see you. Alright, my mans. Alright, let's look at Death, I guess. It looks like the more defensive schools, though, they definitely seem to be getting more block, more pip chance, less damage, less accuracy. The more offensive schools, on the other hand, they seem to be getting a lot more accuracy, a lot more damage, a lot less block, definitely less stun resist. It's going to be interesting, because I think for the first time ever now, because of the fact that 7 Dragoons pieces can give you stun resist, there might actually be stun resist strategies just running around. And that, I don't know, maybe this is like the one time people who have a bunch of stun resist jewels, they might actually benefit a lot. Alright, so yeah, so looks like Death seems to be a little bit in the middle, actually. They seem to, yeah, it's actually right smack dab in the middle. They don't get as much stun resist, but it looks like they get more accuracy in hitting. So it looks like they're in the same class as Myth, Storm, you know, all that. I like this, y'all. I really do. You know, I'm really excited about this because I genuinely think that what this opens a door for is for the same types of gear to give more individual stat. Now, that being said, I think one thing that I'm slightly disappointed with, and you know what, it is test realm, so maybe this can change. I still think that, yes, it's nice to use the same template for all the schools. I like that, but I think something that, I don't know if I'm speaking for a lot of people, what I really want to see is, like, stats that correspond to schools. So I think for like 100%, I think the life item upgrade should definitely have some sort of healing. I think Ice should get, unfortunately, obviously this comes with limitations because Ice doesn't need anything, but I think Ice should get some health. Obviously, more health, that's an iffy choice, so I get why people would be a little iffy about that. I think Storm should get more critical. I think Fire, I guess if you're going with how it's been, it should get more damage. And I think Mitch should get more Pierce, maybe. I don't know. I think that's something I've heard a lot. And I think I'd like to see Balance get the most pip conserved, because I have a lot of odd pip spells that are really useful. Mana Burn is a really, really big one. Diffuses are a really, really big one. Minions are 3 pip. There's a lot of pip conserve things that, you know, like I feel like they would benefit a lot from. So I think distributing the stage at which you unlock different things should vary based on your school. So my honest feedback on this, as excited as I am, is that I think there's room for more. I just think that, like, the second tier for Storm should definitely be accuracy. So, like, as you guys can see, right, the second tier for everybody seems to be accuracy. You guys see this, right? And as much as that's good, I think it should vary based on your school. So I think the second tier for maybe for fire should be damage, maybe for ice should be health, maybe for life should be like a lot of incoming. I think that's the direction, and hopefully that's where this heads, you know? But overall, super excited. That's just a quick look at all the item set upgrades for anyone who is wondering how they worked. They compound on each other, and also what they are. They seem to be a little bit different for every school. My honest opinion, feedback, all of that, I think they should differentiate more. But honestly, my opinion is that, but I would love to hear y'all's opinions. Do you guys think that these item set upgrades are missing an individual factor, or do you think that they're good as they are? I'm going to be doing a meta-analysis very soon, and I'm also going to be putting out a video on all the changes in Test Realm that affect PvP. This is obviously a really big one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next Test Run video. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed, leave us a review. There's tons of links in the description, including my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, and my Patreon. Thank you for all the love on Patreon, and if somebody has not told you you're awesome today, they doing something wrong. So stay awesome. And Daniel.